It's time for Mayans MC death predictions, but not quite season predictions. I feel like
I am a wolf.
the I am a wolf. Yes, but we're going to do the premiere death prediction because there's a lot of hype around this episode. We're hyping up. Everyone connected with the Mayans is hyping it up. Felipe Reyes has wrapped a special amount of meat parcels just for this premiere alone. But I feel like the deaths in this episode aren't going to come at the hands of Felipe and his meat cleaver. They ain't going to come at the hands of Miguel Galindo. You might get a
They're
few
going to come
jobber.
at the hands of the Mayans.
Yes, you might get. I tell you what, right?
Forget about black on black crime, Mayan on Mayan crime. I think it's going to go through the roof here. But before we get into the death predictions, I've got one question to ask. I wonder what the new theme's going to be for season 4. I mean, it has changed in the first 3 seasons every season. Like the intro, I wonder what it's going to be this year.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe because there's not much of a time skip, they might just keep it similar.
I mean, season 3 was terrible. Like,
yeah, like the whole fucking.
oh, no Mexicans, no blacks allowed. I mean,
Well,
what relevance does that have to the show?
I know, none.
Like, what fucking relevance did it go back, show you in like 50 years ago where, you know,
It was more 50, I think.
well, whatever. But my point being, like, why was that relevant? What did that have to do with the show?
Nothing.
I just don't get it. It's almost like, oh, we got a virtual signal. Let's make the white people look bad.
Why couldn't it just have done a similar intro to the season 1 or like Sons or something, you know what I mean? Where it just fucking. But no, they don't do that. I don't know what we're going to get,
Yeah,
guys.
I don't like it when it changes. I mean, I didn't mind Sons of Anarchy when it changes for the season 3 with the wee Irish. You know, they added in the like
Riding through this world.
made it like an Irish theme kind of thing. But I mean, overall, I don't think a show should be cheap. I mean, a show intro should be kind of like iconic. And I get minor changes, like The Walking Dead kind of changed their theme. Like, with real, like, minor, and it wasn't really the theme that changed, it was more, you know, like the images and stuff like that. But, I don't know. But we don't know what we'll get, guys. But anyway, this ain't about the theme or intro, it's about the death predictions.
Death predictions. Do you feel like anyone outside the club realistically ain't dying in this episode? Or ain't getting screen time to die in the episode?
Anyone outside the club?
Like major characters who ain't there at the clubhouse?
Well, Coco's not there, like, but nah, I mean, I can't see Coco dying.
No, he's definitely not going to die. Well, not in this episode. I don't know, it's weird. I feel like I actually thought Coco was dead last season. I thought he OD'd on the couch. I remember making the fed thinking thinking he died. And then you said to me, "Why'd you spoil it?" And I went, "I don't know." Because I actually thought he was dead.
Oh, I remember that, right?
But I actually thought he was dead. And you were raging because you thought I spoiled it. But then you were like, "You didn't die." And I was like, "But I thought you did."
Well, there you go, he didn't die. Well, he died in episode 1 of season 4, though.
Who's going to die at the hands of nobody? Because it's not happening. But we're going to do death predictions. I feel
Die
like
at the hands of drugs.
right. There's going to be a lot of dead Mayans here, but there's going
How
to be
many
a
of
lot.
them's going to be for Santa Party?
Exactly. So there's going to be a pile of them that aren't from Santa Padre. Is Kanche going to die?
I'd like to think he gets past episode 1.
Yeah, so would I. Or else
If Kanche dies, the war's kind of over.
because yeah, like the figurehead of the other side is
I mean, who are they going to fucking put in Kanche's place?
Alvarez. Get Alvarez or Nestor? That's his name. Nestor.
Why are you so fucking obsessed with Alvarez rejoining
Because it's fucking star power.
and Nestor just joined? I mean, Nestor.
He's all. Well, I don't give a fuck about Nestor.
If Nestor joined the
He
club,
hangs around like a bad smell.
but you think if Nestor joined, it would be probably patched in as VP or something. He'd fucking be
No, I
a
don't.
prospect. They can't just break the rules. And as for Alvarez, I'm not sure if he's allowed to rejoin. But for you just to
Would he
think
have to prospect again? Would he? Has he had to get his tats fucking blacked out?
I don't think you can just choose to leave the club. Like, I think once you hang up that fucking cut, that's you
He's
done.
founding member though. He must get some leeway there.
I suppose he's the founding member. He could just maybe change the rules, couldn't he?
Fuck a wee bit of Tipex.
First man in.
Is
Last
Alvarez?
man out.
Is Alvarez dying?
No, Alvarez is staying alive. Like,
Nestor, could he die in this premiere?
I mean, he could, but I mean, I'd be more likely to think that he'll die later on when Miguel returns. You know, like Miguel might be like, "Yo, Nestor, buddy,
What are you doing?
why'd you betray me?" You know, I mean, I don't
Maybe,
think...
right. Next up, though, we've got the clubhouse. And I'm predicting 2 deaths. I'm predicting
All right, go for it.
Creeper This guy's a useless bastard. No
It
reason.
may as well be him.
No,
It might be
be you. The public have decided that all 8 members are shit. Right, so Creeper's biting a bullet, or he might just learn English or Spanish at the last second. But in terms of who's the other deaf going to be, I'm going to go with Hank. Fuck it. I'd kill him. He's fucking useless. He's as useful as a chocolate fire guard. We need chocolate.
See, I was going to say I don't really think Creeper will die because it won't have much of an impact. But would Hank have much of an impact if we're being completely honest?
No, but that's exactly why they'd probably kill Creeper, because he's just a throwaway fucking jobber. Do you not feel, though, for like someone like Creeper, it's far too late for any sort of character development, honestly?
It's not happening. Like,
I mean, because at least with Hank, you could say, right, he's had wee bits of, like, well, not wee, I mean, literally minuscule bits.
and he's a VP, so you can
Well,
kind of
sergeant.
a sergeant, so you can kind of like put him into a story. But I mean, Creeper's just a guy that fucking stands in the background. Doesn't even look Mexican, man. I mean, Creeper would be better off joining Sons of Anarchy.
I don't know.
Fucking looks better suited to Sons of Anarchy.
Well, that's my 2 predictions. Who do you think's dying?
Honestly, nobody.
From Santa Padre?
No, I think it'll just be a bunch of unnamed Mayans. Maybe a couple of the Mayan presidents will die that we don't really know the names of, but we kind of see their faces.
And Santa Padre just walk it off? Like,
I think so. I don't think it'll be. I think it's false advertisement. I don't think we'll get a all-out brawl.
what about Taza? Is he getting photo out? Is he getting...
Well, this is not a full-out prediction. It's a death prediction.
Could he die?
I mean,
Could he get a cam sorts?
I don't think he'll die. I think Taza will live to fight another day. He might not be.
Live the bum another day?
He might not be living as a member of the club, but I mean, who knows? I mean, it's only really Bishop that knows. Could maybe Taza save Bishop's life in this, all-out war?
And Bishop doesn't say anything?
And Bishop tries to repay him. I guess it could go that way. We don't know.
But he killed Riz.
He did. Yeah, no, I think he's made it a lot similar. I mean, we'll bring up the juice thing again. I don't think the juice thing would have been a problem if they found that he was black. I think they would have just, got on with it. But it's kind of the fact that
Killed a member,
he
stole
killed
from them and ratted on them.
So, I mean, yeah. Kind of, he did complete a double whammy there. And then you've got Taza, who
Triple whammy.
essentially just, killed a member so they could get retribution because he didn't want to vote against Bishop.
I still find that pathetic and doesn't make much sense. It really makes 0 sense.
Like, whoever wrote that, I would like them to come out and just say, here, why did you do that, seriously? Taza had the option to vote for retribution and Riz would still be alive and they would have got retribution.
I know.
But he didn't want to go against Bishop's vote.
But why would he not do that? Why? Is he so far up Bishop's ass that you had the fucking...
Well, I need someone to explain it to me because honestly I don't get it. I don't get why he done it.
So
Makes no sense to me there.
So fucking stupid, guys. But so you're predicting no one in this finale is going to die apart from a bunch of
It's
red
not a finale,
shirts?
mate. It's a season opener.
You know what I mean?
I'm predicting no one.
That's awful.
If I have to predict who's most likely to die from Santa Padre, I would pick... I would probably pick Hank. I think Hank's time's up. I don't think there's nothing for him. I think we've had 3 seasons. I think we need a change of leadership.
I tell you what, no,
I either see Hank dying or Palo or Taz getting kicked out. Cause I think fourth season. I think we need a change at the top of the.
But that's mad. I mean, you could obviously it's lack of character development, right? But see if one of these Mayans die, I'm gonna feel fuck all. Like literally.
Won't be shedding any tears in this house.
I mean, we are in a situation where the VP and the sergeant could die, and I couldn't care less.
The only thing is, I'd say about a year ago I didn't know the members of the clubs. I know them
The
now.
only reason we do is because we made that many fucking fids.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this vid. I'm going with 2. I'm going with Creeper and Hank. He's going with 0, but Hank most likely.
I mean, Gilly, is Gilly even there?
No, he's with Coco.
I mean, could Coco turn up and fucking wipe out loads of them, and they're like, "Oh, we'll let you back in, brother."
That's just cheap though, isn't it?
I think it is. I don't think
Like, I'd
that's...
say there's more chance than letting Alvarez in, because at least Alvarez.
You're obsessed with Alvarez getting back into the fucking
It's
club.
me hand up our moustache, come on. See, Papi.
I can't believe
I'm
he jobbed at the club to begin with, like,
I know.
from Miguel.
He took off the fucking patch like it was a bag of dog shit getting fucked in the bin. And on that note,
This video's getting fucked in the bin.
until next time.
Peace.
Peace.